Hello, the one and only Xylophoney here with a different kind of dossier video for ARK Survival Evolved. As you can see here, there is a big list of unreleased dinosaur dossiers in front of us. Now, the question is, when will they be added to the game, and when do you want them to be added to the game? As you've known in the past, I've done top 10s regarding, what is the most wanted thing to be added to the game, and there's been a lot of feedback from you guys on the things you're most excited to see. Now, here's all the things that are already in the game. A lot of them are stuff you guys really wanted to see, a lot of them are stuff I really wanted to see. And here's just a quick scroll through all of them. You got the Giganotosaurus and Gallimimus chilling next to each other, the penguins, the Mosasaurus, a lot of big things we didn't know when would be added to the game. The Procoptodon got added real quick. The Quetzal, other fun stuff, and Terror Birds, of course, the most recent addition. But with ARK being, how they are, adding stuff constantly, there's a lot less unreleased dossiers now. There's only about 38 of them, I think, while there's 52 that have already been added to the game, and that's not even counting the bosses. So, I want to take a look through all of these guys, and you guys can let me know in the comments how much you want to see them all added to the game, and I'll let you know how much I want to see them right now. So let's start off with the Achatina. So a big snail that helps you get cementing paste. That seems like a really useful thing to have, although a little bit less useful with the addition with the frog. Still something I'd like to see into the game. Now the Allosaurus. Ooh, you all want to see the Allosaurus, don't you? This is one of the biggest fan favorites I've seen in the comments. Everyone wants to see the Allosaurus, not just because it's the biggest predator of the Jurassic, but because it has that pack hunting thing that it does in ARK, and that'll be extremely dangerous. We have the Ammonite, praise the helix. We have the Archaeopteryx, which will be fun. It'll be a little bit of a parachute, very similar to how they used the Terror Bird in the recent update. The Arthropleura. A lot of you guys are fans of this guy. I am terrified of him, but a lot of you guys want to see him. There's multiple riders that you can use on him, so it'll be pretty cool. There's also the Baryonyx, another large theropod. Everyone loves the large theropods, so Baryonyx is of course on the list of stuff you guys really want to see. But let me know if you want to see the Allosaurus more or the Baryonyx more. Personally, I think I'm leaning towards the Baryonyx, but I think more of you want the Allosaurus. Anyway, then we have the Castoroides, the giant beaver. That'll be added very soon, actually. The Calicotherium, with its big catapult arms. The Cnidaria, or Cnidaria, the jellyfish of ARK. The Diplocolus, the airbag of ARK, very gross. The Diplodocus, another one that I am most excited to see, just because a big, stupid, friendly sauropod will be amazing to have walking around. The dire bear, very dangerous thing to find in the cold climates, and I kind of like bears, mainly because I can make bear puns all day, so I want to see him. I'd say the Diplodocus, dire bear, maybe Baryonyx and Allosaur would be in my top 10 so far, but let me know what you guys think. We also have the Dunkleostis. This one was a very old dossier that still has not been added. We have the Electrophorus, electric eel, both of these being added to the ocean, as well as the Eurypterid, a scorpion, sea scorpion to be precise, which can help you gather black pearls, rare resource. The Hesperornis, pretty much a duck, which can help you get oil from its eggs. The Hyenodon, which is kind of controversial because they're making it a lot like a hyena rather than the Hyenodon, so it's going to be a fairly intelligent pack hunter rather than a big stupid brute. But, they do different kinds of things in ARK all the time, so, we can live with it. The Ichthyornis, the seagull, something I'm not really excited to see, but, the way to gather prime fish will be very necessary in the game, I'm assuming. We also have the Iguanodon, probably also in my top 10, just because, the popularity of it through movies such as Dinosaur, Get Your Aladar in here, and of course just being able to run on 2 legs or 4 will be fun. We have the Caprasuchus, probably another one of the fan favorite top 3 or something. Everyone wants to see the Caprasuchus. It's going to be extremely dangerous, it's going to be a surprise attacker. People like jump scares, and that is what the Caprasuchus is going to be all about. The Leadsichthys, certainly something I want to go after in a boat. It's not exactly a whale, but it's going to play the role of a giant whale, in fact being the Moby Dick of ARK. The Aleoplerodon, which I assume is just going to be very similar to the Plesiosaur and the Mosasaur as a large sea creature. We have the Leech, which was the most recent dossier at this point, and it's just going to be a hassle to have around. It's not going to be fun. It's going to be one of the annoying things in ARK, but interesting indeed. The Lystrosaurus, a friendly companion, a weird-looking lizard dog, if you are a pet owner who would really like something like that in ARK. This is your guy. The Manta, I almost forgot about this guy. Manta's going to be added to the oceans and you'll be able to go manta surfing. Definitely something I really want to do, but it's going to be probably a while because they have to add that entire feature to the game. Also the Megalania with its poisonous bite, the Megalosaurus with its nocturnal actions, the Megatherium, this one's also been a little while, but it can eat all those bugs. A Microraptor, so the Microraptor is going to be able to, you know, fly around, well, not exactly fly around, for short periods and take on riders of mounts. It'll be pretty fun to have. Very similar to the modern, conception of Velociraptor. Kind of a mix between this and some of the other stuff. We have the Pachyrhinoceros, which is going to be very useful. So, also the Pegamastrix. Pegamastax. Ooh, I'm getting a little tired of saying all these funky names. Getting the tongue twisters going in here, but this guy's going to be useful for gathering berries. We have the saber-toothed salmon, also a great source of prime fish. The Therizinosaur. Come on, I can make it through this entire list. Therizinosaurus, who is going to be very useful for gathering fiber and things such as that. And wood, of course. He's going to have big claws and... okay, I lied about the fiber. But the wood is going to be gathered, and he's going to be a really fun herbivore to have since he's one of the stronger ones. A Thylacoleo, able to climb up into the trees. Of course, the massive Titanosaur, bigger than a Bronto, bigger than anything in the game. A almost boss level dinosaur, even stronger than the Giganotosaur, walking around. The Troodon, yet another nocturnal addition. The Toothus, the giant squid, and the woolly rhino to be added into the ice biome. Whew! I made it through. I stumbled a few times throughout that journey, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So here's a list of all the unreleased dossiers, or rather unreleased dinosaurs and creatures of dossiers to be added into ARK. Let me know which ones you are most excited to see. I of course want to see that Allosaurus, that Baryonyx, I'm sure everyone wants to see those too. The Chalicotherium will be fun, the Diplodocus might be my number one. I think the Diplodocus is probably my number one that I want to see. The Dunkleosteus will be cool. The Iguanodon will be great. Caprosuchus you guys really want to see. I really want to mess with the Leechsichthys. Don't really want to see the Leech, not gonna lie. And also the Megalosaurus would be cool. The Manta is a big one for me. Therizinosaurus, great. And the Titanosaur. That's probably... I could make another top 10 sometime soon, maybe after a couple more dossiers and add those guys to it. But maybe I'll make a top 10 of the fan choices for the most wanted dossiers. So let me know in the comments what's your top 5, what's your top 10, or just what's the main thing you want to see added to the game of all of these unreleased dossiers. The Castoroides, the giant beaver, is coming soon, so no need to add that one to your list. But for all the other ones, go for it. Let me know what you think in those comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, and I will see you next time.